In the 1920s, Geylang was developing into a busy district. The people who live here work in the factories and in the shop houses, and that's where the school drew its students. The Methodist mission wanted to ensure that the girls of Geylang will not be deprived of the opportunity to have a basic education. So, with the support of District Superintendent Reverend Floyd Sullivan, in 1924, they started one small class with only one teacher, and that's Mrs. Chia Han Kit. As a headmistress of Geylang Methodist Girls' School, Miss Emma Walker was instrumental in raising funds to build the school's first classroom block.
When the Japanese advanced their troops to Malaya, the church and our school were commanded by the British military. The Japanese military took over the GMGS building. They moved our desks and chairs to use our school for their barracks. This carried on until 1945. By God's grace, strength, and providence, after the war ended, it took just over a year to reopen the primary school.
We remain as an all-girls school for almost 60 years since our founding. But in order to carry on serving the Geylang community, we became two new co-ed schools, Geylang Methodist Primary School and Geylang Methodist Secondary School. Even though many things have changed, a much larger student body, boys enrolled into the school, two things remain constant: our Christian culture and family spirit. That unity was to be a crucial factor in helping the schools welcoming the challenges of the new millennium.
For 100 years, the unfaltering legacy and mission of GMS is to be the guiding light and a beacon of hope in the community that we reach. In the spirit of service and celebration of God's grace and guidance over GMS, we are embarking on a project called 100 Acts of Service. From conducting activities for the Student Care Center, combining efforts from both schools to organize fundraising events, and to bond with the elderly at MWS Caries Activity Center, our students will be involved in various acts of service, extending our helping hands to those in need.
Since my time here at GMS as a student, the school has always placed a strong emphasis on providing a holistic education rooted in the teachings of Christ. Now, in my role as a teacher in my alma mater, we are reminded of our mission to inspire young minds, nurturing them to be the person God has planned for. We want to help our students to discover their interests, grow their passions, and love what they do.
The church, our school founders, and everyone in the community have contributed so much to keep the GMS torch lit for 100 years. The school has nurtured thousands of boys and girls. Many of our seniors have gone forth into the society, achieving great successes in their personal and professional lives while continuing to give back to the community.
We, the students of Geylang Methodist, pledge to be united as one big family, to grow in friendship, body and mind, to be gracious, caring and kind. Enter to learn, depart to serve. Our heritage we will preserve, with the Lord our guide always by our side. This is where I was nurtured, not only by my teachers, but by the GMS legacy that was passed on to us. I'm excited to see where we can bring GMS to in the next 100 years.